Hi guys, this is just a video of me talking about the Spirit Halloween props. Like, a lot of people have been asking me why haven't I been buying props, what's going on, what props are you gonna get? Okay, first question. The reason I'm not buying props is it's hard now. The prices have went up a lot, even though I get employee discount. I need to start saving for the future, like a house, because if I don't, I'm not going to be ready, and I'm after this school year, I'm done with school. Cause yeah, so I'm gonna need that money. I've got, but I've got a checking account now, or yeah, and I've got $500 in there, but I don't want to spend it all. And um, yes, it's just getting harder for me to buy props because they're so expensive. Even with an employee discount, it's not cheap like they used to be. And um, What what props did I plan on getting? Well, here's the thing. My grandma tomorrow is coming in. She's gonna buy me one prop. And you know I like every prop, but this year the quality is so bad they're all breaking. Like yesterday or the day before yesterday, um we had two broken girls brought in. Like broken, like she's broken, like her gears. Two of them brought in. And they exchanged them because no returns are accepted after the 17th. So we had two left in that exchange. Guess what? Broken Girl sold out. She's the only one that I wanted the most, and she's gone. So now I have to decide between 20 other ones that I want at the same time when I really wanted Broken Spine Girl the most. So it's hard for me to choose now. I mean, since we got two returned Broken Girls, our store has four broken spine girls. It's like, see, if you think that they're not made bad, they are. Why would we have four if they weren't made bad? No, I'm guessing maybe the people maybe set them up wrong, like they forgot to connect the white pieces that help her get back up. Maybe, I don't know. And it's official. I'm not going to the Mandarin haunted house because they never came to pick up my stuff. They were the ones who came to exchange the other broken girl because theirs was broken. It wouldn't lift up because the gear was broken. Oh, also by the way, all all the three of them were broken in the same exact spot. Like the pole part, the pole. Like remember when I was showing the repair video of how I was fixing her? That same piece is broken on all of them. So, yeah, if it happened on four of them, she's pretty flawed. I don't think it's just me setting up the displays wrong. No, they're actually made bad if all three of them are doing it, and other people are experiencing that same problem. Plus, theirs didn't make noise, and they brought back a Jack-o'-lunger and exchanged it for Lunging Lily instead, because it didn't fit in with any of their themes. Because their Jack-o'-lunger, it works, but it twitches. It takes 30 seconds until it resets. And then you'll clap and it'll do his thing. He'll jump forward and his arms will fly out at you. But then again, when he puts his arms and head back down, he'll click again for another 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Just clicking, and then he'll reset. And, yeah, but that's the thing, because I remember our display one, it stopped jumping. The only thing I have to do is, since the jumping worked on that one, and the body worked on the one that didn't jump, all I have to do is put the body on the jumping one, and that'll make a working one, so we can resell that one. Maybe I'll buy it, I don't know. And then we can put the broken body one, the one that keeps clicking and not, like, there's something wrong with the relay switch, like a wire pulled off or something, because that's what's happening. It's not getting hit or something. I can put the broken body on the broken jumping one, and then that's a completely broken one to be just, yeah, damaged out or whatever. They also still have the gruesome granny. I don't know when I'm going to be getting it. They haven't damaged it out yet. Also, the other day, the pop-up zombie with the pop-up grave zombie, the one that pops up from the ground, he broke. He wouldn't come out. He just kept clicking in the ground. It's weird. I tried pulling him up. He's too tight. I tried pushing him down to maybe see if, because there's that gear in there that turns to the flat side, and it's not working. So I just had to take it out. So what prop am I gonna be getting? I don't know. I want Jack-o'-lantern, I want Lunging Lily, I want Peekaboo Penny because she scares everyone. I mean, I like the new pop-up zombie, but I have the old one still, and plus the new pop-up zombie just breaks more than the old one did, it seems like. I like pop-up werewolf, I like coat rack monster, I like possessed wallhanger. We still do have wallhanger display, but her mouth is broken and her head doesn't really turn anymore. But I would get 20, if Grandma bought it, she'd get 20% off since it doesn't work fully. If a prop is broken, you get 20% off if you want to buy it. That's the lowest they can go on a prop, 20% if it's damaged in any spot, or, yeah. We only have the Lunging Lily display left. I might get her, though, because she worked pretty well still, I think, but, because we sold out of the ones in the box. Jack-o'-lantern, we have 2 now since I can make a working one out of the broken one, and then we have a boxed one. I'd probably take the one that I fixed though because I don't trust the boxed ones. It seems like those are the ones I can return. Also, someone brought in a Barnyard Butcher because it didn't talk right. The voice was all crackly sounding, I guess. I like the Scientist. I like the Witch of Stolen Souls. I'm not too big into the jumping props. I do want actually newer jumping spiders since mine are basically all crooked but I shouldn't complain because I got my jumping spiders free, the crooked ones. I got 2 fully working brand new jumping spiders, so but they have the old foot pad things where they don't have the little, they have the pin slot, like the little square. The new jumping spiders can work with try me buttons, but the old ones can't because they have the old foot pad thing. But yeah, I don't need jumping spider, just a thought. I just like him more than the jumping dog and cat, I guess, because he's the original. Jumping skull with tombstone, I'm not too big into it, especially because of the sounds that killed it. I like the Untimely Death. Electrocuted Maniac, it's not necessary to have it, but if I got the Scientist, I'd probably want it with him, since it's sort of like his experiment, I guess. Even though I have Death Row and John Doe and Convulsing Nurse, they could just all be a set together. Huh. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I want. I have to choose between one, and that's really hard. Not Harvester, because I already have him. Barnyard Butcher, not too big into him, but Lurching Zombie, sort of into him. I mean, he would fit well with the old flesh-eating zombie and Twilight Twitcher, I guess, but we haven't sold any of those this year at all. Pop-Up Toilet Zombie, I like him. I would buy him, but I don't know if it's the one I want the most. Pop-Up Grave Zombie, I do like him as well. Rosemary, I actually want another one since all 3 of mine don't seem to work, but I don't want to choose her since I already have one. I want to choose a good one. So it's really hard. It's a challenge for me to pick them. No swinging ones because I have nowhere to hang them. Like, my walls would not support them. Not walls, ceilings. My ceilings won't support them. I don't have the poles that they can go over. Even if they did, our ceilings aren't very strong. It would pull down the ceiling. So swinging ones won't work. They're cool, but they just don't. If they did, I would get the I remember last year I was going to get Pumpkin Nester. He doesn't necessarily need that pole because he doesn't actually swing. He just moves around on his swing and he hangs up normally. So he'd work, but he's just too big that his feet would be on the ground or something. And he'd be heavy. He'd probably break any hook that I put him on. So if I got swinging ones, it would be the Zombie Girl and Zombie Boy, but Zombie Boy is made really bad this year. Flesh-eating, or limb-eating Zombie Boy, probably won't get him because I already have one. Just with a smashed-in face, though. But, yeah, I don't know. But that was just a little thing that's been going on with the Halloween world, I guess. Mandarin Haunted House, I guess, is canceled. I'm gonna go there for sure next year, though. Since this is my last year of school, I will have more free time to go next year. So, yeah. Our Spirit Halloween is actually 15th in the nation out of 11,000 stores. Our Spirit Halloween is 15th in place. I don't know how. We've only been around 5 years, and Spirit Halloween has been around 31 years. I don't know how we managed to get to 15 already. I guess we're just that good. And we're in the middle of nowhere. North Dakota is just like, wow. And even though we're in a smaller store this year and all our themes of displays, and it was messed up because we couldn't fit them, our sales are 3 times better this year than they were last year in the big store. It's so shocking, and it's in an awkward spot next to Scheels instead of next to Target. I mean, it just doesn't really make sense. No, it doesn't. I mean, it's just shocking. But yesterday, Spencer's Corporation came in when there was only 2 workers because 2 had to leave. 1 was sick, the other had to go to the hospital for an hour. And she took pictures of our messy floor because 1 was at the till, 1 was at the dressing room, and you can't really leave those. She was like, "So who's gonna pick up the store?" She took pictures of the mess, sent them to Spirit Corporation. It's like, are you serious? They didn't send it to the owner of the store. They actually sent it to the actual corporation. That was so stupid, and she's really actually a bitch. But just to say, that's because why would she do that? I mean, she didn't understand that there was because when the night crew, because I was like earlier in the day, there's 6 people that came to work that day after she left. She was just, no. So we had to take all the animatronics out in the window area, bring them all to the back room. We had to get all the extra costumes that we worked hard to put out back to the back room, even though we don't have room in the back room. We have to put them back in the boxes in the back room, neatly. She was just horrible. No one was happy about that at all. We had to close the dressing room so we get upset customers that are mad, of course. Yeah, it didn't work out very good yesterday. I don't know why she couldn't come later in the day when everyone was actually there. Oh well, but that's what's been going on, and hopefully that answers some of your guys' questions. We've only got 6 days left of working at Spirit Halloween, and it's done. Again, this year went really fast. Everyone agrees. It feels like it was faster than last year, but I don't know. It's been a really fun year again, but I think that's pretty much it for the video. I'll see what I can do. I probably can maybe I can buy an extra 3 props when my debit card is ready. Maybe I can buy 3 more with the 500, but I'm gonna soon buy a new device because I don't always like my tablet. It's hard to take pictures on, and as you can see, look at how shaky it is. Like, my tablet was fine until I did the update, I think. But I just want a newer device that has the pause and resume feature on it because I don't like cameras that stop and then and it starts a separate video. I don't like taking the time to put them together on the computer or something or on a different app. I just like the pause and resume button because that's all I need to make a good video. And the problem with this tablet is when it pause and resume, it gets out of sync. Probably because it's so laggy. Probably. Like, it's shaky, that's probably why. So I want to look for a smaller device that I can actually sort of fit in my pocket, because this is a 7-inch tablet. I can't sneak and put it in my pocket, because I use it at school. I do Facebook stuff, and yeah. So I want to buy a new device that actually works better, and that has a lot more memory. This only has 8 gigabytes. I want, like, a lot more than that. I can't really get a phone because I can't really pay for the phone bills yet because I don't have a year-round job, so I can't pay for that. But, yeah, so soon I'll be buying that, and I don't know. I'm trying to decide my top 6 props because I usually try to get at least 6 props a year. You might be wondering what am I gonna do for Halloween then if I'm not doing the Mandarin theme? Real answer is I don't know. I don't know what to do on Halloween anymore. I just don't. I wasn't ready for this Halloween to come at all. I wasn't because I knew I wasn't gonna have money for it this year, and I don't have my Halloween stuff here, so it's not like can do the haunt that I usually do. And this is the second year. People aren't going to show up because I didn't do it last year. And now that they see I won't do it this year, they're not going to come anymore. And that's why I was hoping I'd be able to go to Mandarin and use my props there with their props. But it failed just because, I don't know, there's too much going on, I guess. Next year, though. It's got to be next year. But I don't know what I'm going to do for Halloween. I hope maybe I can bring some from Grandma and Grandpa's and put them out in the yard and garage, maybe. I don't know. But I don't really know what else to say. That's basically everything. Yeah. And then after Halloween, we'll be back to robots again, as it always is, because I don't want to use my Halloween stuff out of the Halloween season because it breaks a lot. Especially this year. You don't know how much broken stuff we've went through this year. You don't know how much money we lose on animatronics, and I don't want the same thing to happen to mine. Mine still work, but mine are still crappy because look at my Demonicas. Look at how their cloth is ripped up. Look at how their heads and eyes don't work and all that. So I don't want to use them every day like they are at Spirit Halloween to get broken down daily. That's why they still work, because I stopped using them. If I were to still use them and make the videos that I used to, they wouldn't last me. But now they are, because I'm limiting myself of how much I use them. And basically, I just like to show my stuff off. Like, my robots. The purpose of me getting robots in Halloween is just to show them off because it makes me feel good about it. It entertains me, but it entertains me more to see that other people are interested in it. That's what I like about buying this stuff. I'm not buying it because I just basically buy it to make videos and show it off and show what I do, and just when people like it, it makes me feel better. That's why I buy this stuff. If that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't buy it then. So that's why. There's some information that you probably learned today. So I think that's it now. I guess I'll see you later.